Hi everyone, welcome to my next live. I'm Rhonda Kelly coming to you from Sydney, Australia, and this is my weekly live video where I'll be answering your psychic questions. So I'm coming to you live on YouTube, my YouTube readings, and Facebook. My Facebook group is Rhonda's Readings and Rocks. So for the person on YouTube, if you could please just type something, just type hi or something. I just want to make sure that I can see you. Alrighty, so it looks like I've got someone watching on YouTube and someone on Facebook. So I'll just wait for a few more people to arrive. So with these lives, I can get quite busy answering questions on YouTube and Facebook. There's no guarantee of a reading, but I do try to get through them. I do have a guaranteed reading policy if it's $5 for my PayPal account at psychicmediumrhonda@outlook.com if you want to guarantee a reading. Otherwise, if I touch on something that you want to go into more detail about, you can contact me for a private reading. So my Facebook group is Rhonda's Readings and Rocks. And sorry, my YouTube is rhondasreadings.com, and you can look at /shop, the shop section of my website, to see what readings I offer available. Hi Tegan, hi Willow, hi Vivian, hi Tracy. Alrighty, so I advertise these lives on my Facebook group, my YouTube channel, my Twitter at Rhonda Psychic, and my Instagram at Psychic Rhonda Kelly. Alright, so what I'll also be doing is announcing my scavenger hunt winner today. It was a really stiff competition. It was not many people entered, but I had some really interesting answers, so it's quite funny. So I'll go through the answers of that as well. And if you know the answers, you can tell me what you think they are. Hi Lauren, hi Kerry, thanks for watching. Hi Tracy. Welcome back, a couple of you. Haven't seen you for a little while. It's not compulsory, that's okay. Or actually, what I might do is go through the scavenger hunt questions and answers now. Is everyone watching? Like, I've got some people watching on Facebook. Have you all been watching my YouTube channels? Okay, so I'll just go through the answers and just tell you what they are. The first question was, what are Pat's words of wisdom? I did a psychic prediction YouTube video with Pat, and her words of wisdom was "suck it up, buttercup." The second question was the most westernmost university I've been to, and that was the University of Western Australia. So there's sort of a clue in that. The third question was, what is my PTV Australia PIN number? So as you know, I do psychic readings on PTV Australia, so it's ptvaustralia.com.au. My PIN is 9897, so both, everyone got that right. Fourth question was, who did I interview at the Starlight Festival? So remember, on my YouTube channel, I've actually got different playlists, and one is meeting other cool psychic people. So the Starlight Festival was at the Byron Bay Bangalow in January, and I interviewed Paul Williamson from Soul. I've forgotten his website. He does past life regression, inner child work. Really, really interesting guy. So his company with D is Soul Pathways, and he does workshops. So I've done a few of them. The question 5 was, name 4 of my ingredients used to make bruschetta in my recipe vlog, which I do on Fridays. And no one got all 4 right, but both people said tomato and someone else said bread. So the person who got bread got the most points. The 6th question is, what spirit animal from my spirit animal playlist resonated with me on April Fool's Day? If you listen to that video, I talked about seagulls. I just sort of made it into an April Fool's Day joke and did seagulls as a spirit animal. So no one unfortunately got that right. people seem to think it was lizards or herons, so they're other animals from my spirit animal playlist, but I thought that was funny. The next question I asked was, what is the first step required to do a psychic reading? Now, one person was on the right track, basically saying cleansing and breathing. And that's what you've got to do. You've got to clear the mind. The other person said that you're only psychic if you're born with it, like I am. Well, that's actually not true. We're all psychic, we're all intuitive. It's a matter of just practicing that. It's like any skill. And that's what I'm trying to demonstrate by my Rhonda Teachers playlist. So I've taught you how to read coffee cups and also how to read photographs. So that's basically what I do, the way I approach any reading. I do it automatically now. I don't think about it, but at any level of your psychic journey, you can do the same thing. Basically, you clear the mind to start seeing what you hear, feel, smell, sense, taste. So that's the answer to that question. The question 8, we're nearly finished. There's only 10 questions. Question 8 was, what sign from spirit does Rhonda get? They both were incorrect. One basically was really honest and said, sorry, Rhonda, I need to listen to you more because I don't know. The other one said herons and other birds fly into my mind to give me messages. Sometimes I get messages through birds, but not always. But anyway, both were incorrect. I actually released a video talking about signs and synchronicities, and a huge one for me is cloud formations. Probably sounds silly, but I literally see a cloud either sort of giving me a thumbs up, or I see a cloud of something, and then I get a mental, it's almost like when I see that formation, I get a mental picture of what that is, or confirmation of that. So that's in my signs and synchronicities log. My next one was related to my spirit animal playlist, asking me which animal is good at social distancing. I also, although this is a YouTube scavenger hunt, I also gave a clue with that with my Instagram and Twitter posts. I talked about an animal that's poor at social distancing, which is the seagull, and also good at social distancing, and that was the heron. So unfortunately, both of the answers were about lizards. One was about a sloth. I haven't actually done a video about sloths, so neither of those were correct. And my last and final question, 10, was which recipe, remember I do my recipes on Fridays, which recipe was inspired by Adam the Owl? So I've actually had a few inspired with them. One person said Vegemite. I haven't done a Vegemite recipe yet, so that was incorrect. And the other one, the one that was correct, was sumai dumplings. So that's the correct answers. So some really interesting responses, but it's just in a different playlist of my YouTube thing. So the person that actually won, I didn't unfortunately put their name on the Survey Monkey. So it's actually the person who entered today. So if you entered today, please contact me and let me know, because as long as you've got a YouTube channel or can basically subscribe to my YouTube channel and let me know your YouTube name, you've actually won. You've won a photo reading. I picked out a prize from my shop on my website, so that's actually a photo reading. So congratulations. So that was a YouTube scavenger hunt. I'm also going to be doing one for Facebook and for Instagram and for Twitter, and I'll do those every 2 weeks. So in 2 weeks' time, I'll announce the winner of the next one, if that makes sense. So thank you for the people that entered. Unfortunately, more people didn't enter, but there you go. If you enter, you've got a high chance of winning because not many people enter. All right, so we'll get, now that I've done that, I'll go on to the psychic questions, which is what you're probably here for. Oh, Willow, was that you who did the quiz today, Willow? If you could let me know whether you're the one that submitted it. Okay, Willow has asked if you tell me, will I get a job soon? I'm feeling like, Willow, you're going to be offered 2. And I feel like one's a much better deal for you in terms of the easiness of getting to. It's almost like they both pay the same. But I'm feeling like, Willow, one is either easy to get to you or the work times are better. It's like something like the times around a commute that works out better for you. Yeah, so I do feel like you'll get 2, and I feel like you'll get one sort of at like on a Monday, Tuesday, and one on a Thursday, Friday. So of that same week. So when you're offered that Monday's one, say say if you can let them know by the end of the week, kind of thing, because I feel like you'll be deciding between the 2, Willow. But good luck with that, Willow. Okay, so just answering the face question as well, but the Facebook ones were first. So Lauren has asked, hugs, Lauren, hi. I just want to know what you see in regards to my music career, please. Oh, well, I still feel very positive about it. And I'm still feeling like you've got more of a talent in songwriting than you realize. I know your dream is for the singing, but there's got to be a creative, like you've got to have more of a creative input, Lauren, than just sort of singing and just doing. It's like you've got more sort of ownership of it, or that's like it means more to you. I'm feeling like it's almost like there's been sort of anticipation and then a bit of disappointment. And I feel like that's going to happen a few more times. Like you'll get a word or something, and then that doesn't quite work out the way you want. So I still feel like you've still got to get your name out there. Like it's not quite, you've not completely clicked with the people that you're going to work with. Like you've not completely made that connection. So it's still so if you sort of hear about it and you're not sure whether to send another demo tape or something, then send it. So I feel like by networking, getting your stuff out there, you're actually it's actually going to, that effort's going to come back to you. So I hope that answers your question, Lauren. Kerry's asked, will it happen? I've got a yes for that. I've got my little pendulum actually. So let me ask my little pendulum, will it happen for Kerry? Yeah, I'm getting a yes. And it feels like it's a bit sluggish until it happens, and it really happens. So yes, I've got a yes for that, Kerry. Okay. Tegan has said no. Lauren, you haven't heard back from the records labels yet. It's interesting because I feel like it's like you sort of made a bit of a connection, but it's not a solid connection. So although you've sent stuff out, there's a little bit of that connection there. All right, Willow, if you could send me a PM, please, and let me know what time you sent that competition in. You submitted the survey. Oh, thanks, Willow. All right, Sandy has said, hi, Rhonda, will the baby come early? Thank you. Yeah, I feel like it will actually. I'm just doing I'm getting a yes that it will come early, Sandy. And I feel like as long as you're sensible, everything will be fine. Great, thanks, Willow. So in that case, you're the winner of the survey. If you could send me a private message, please. So it's Willow Penfolds. I'm just going to write that down, actually. Alrighty. Vivian has said, Rhonda, do you see me getting a job a couple of days per week soon? I actually feel like the energy's, I'm getting yes to that as well. I feel like the energy's already there. I feel like you've already made connections with them. It's not like it's a completely new job you're applying for. There's already been discussion about it. And I'm getting 1 to 3, so I feel like it won't be a regular 2 days a week. It'll work out to be sort of like 4 days a fortnight. They'll do something like that with the roster, I'm feeling. But let me know how you go, Vivian. Hi, Breezer. I'm well, thanks. And yourself? Oh, thank you, Willow. Okay, Breeze, I just misread that. Would love a message if at all possible. Many blessings. I thought you said would love a massage. I thought I would love a massage too. It's a little bit difficult from here. Okay. So I feel like that's a message from Spirit Breezer to chill out a bit. As in, if I misread something, or if I'm doing platform where I'm talking in front of an audience, so it happened to me last time in Bathurst. A lady called Danielle was handing around the microphone, and I kept calling her Debbie, and she said, and she ended up getting pissed off at me. She said, "My name is Danielle," and I said, "I'm sorry," and then I said Debbie twice, and I was actually I was drawn to the other side of the room, and it was actually two Debbies that I read for, and they both lost a school friend in a car accident. So it was, and they were both sitting in this exactly the same line. So it's sort of like a audience sort of sitting at the side and then at the front, and they're both sitting in the direct line of each other, just one at the front, one at the end. So sometimes when I kind of stuff up, or I mishear or misread something, that's the way Spirit are communicating with me. So I feel like that's actually, Breezer, that you need to chill out by appreciating the humour and the funny things around you. So that's what I'm feeling. Okay, so the card I got for you is practice. So every day I practice my ability to reach my desired financial goals. I actually feel like you've already done a lot of that work. Tuning into your energy, Breezer, in saying that I've got a sore throat. So I feel like in terms of the money side of things, or it's almost like your ambition, what you're trying to achieve, and it's like the monetary side of things has blocked you, Breezer. And I feel like why I'm getting a sore throat, there's a bit of a congestion in your throat chakra, and I feel like I almost feel like my volume's been turned down, or it's difficult for me to speak. So I feel like you need to start speaking your truth more, and sticking to your ambition to achieve the financial side of things that you need. Because I feel like it's almost like you've done the hard work and you've set things in motion, but you've got to just sort of switch on the intellect and the intelligence all sort of together to put it all together. So I hope that makes sense. It's really a sign for you to speak up, but also enjoy by doing that. It's almost like you'll be more confident and more chilled out. So then you'll enjoy the humor side more of it, rather than sort of worrying if you're misinterpreted. It's about you speaking up. So I hope that makes sense, Breeze. It took me a while to get it out, but that's what I'm picking up. And I hope you do get a massage sometime. All right. Okay, so I'm just going to go over to YouTube because I've okay. Oh, and thank you for the love hearts and the little thumbs up. Thanks, guys. Okay. Hi, Rimsha. And also, if you can let me know where you're watching from as well, please. That would be wonderful. Rimsha on YouTube has asked, "Hey, Rhonda, I want to learn silver. Can you tell me when will I be able to do it?" Certainly not right now. And I'm actually getting about 3 or 4 months. It's kind of like you can learn aspects of it, but you can't. It's kind of like, I don't know what silver is, by the way, but if you can let me know. But I'm just feeling like you need to learn it all together rather than segregated. So you can only sort of learn so much at the moment. But I'm getting 3 to 4 months with that, Brimsha. All right, thank you for that. Yeah, so if you can let me know on YouTube and Facebook where you're watching from, that would be awesome. All right, so okay, thank you, Lauren. Appreciate it. All the best with that, and thanks for a chat as well, by the way, Lauren. All right, so Gwenny has asked, can you tell me when I will be lucky enough to tap into my intuition? Yeah, I feel like you're already there. It's interesting. When I talked about my quiz answers, I talked about the video I did on signs and synchronicities, and I get messages from spirit from cloud formations, and I actually feel like you do as well, because I'm literally seeing different clouds, and I'm seeing that they communicate to you by imagery and by clouds and by shapes. So I feel like you're getting a lot of guidance at the moment. And I'm feeling like you have for the past 18 months, Gwenny. There's something, I just feel like it's almost like someone's held your hand and guided you the past 18 months in particular. I do feel like rather than sort of hearing numbers or seeing numbers or that sort of thing, it's actually seeing an image or feeling an image or even feeling the color of an image. So I feel like you've got strong clairsentience. I feel like you get almost like a warm feeling in your chest if you're happy or if something brings you joy. And you also get sort of those tinglies or the goosebumps, those spidey senses. So just be aware of when you have that feeling and what imagery you've just thought of or what imagery you've just seen. Because you've got a bit of clairsentience, clear sensing, and clear cognizance, just in having a knowing. And that's what we often have. That's what I had as a child, kind of thing. Yeah, so I hope that makes sense to you. But I feel like you've already tapped into intuition. It's just trusting it a bit more and associating it a bit quicker. And that's just going to come with practice, Gwenny. Oh, grandbaby number 3. Oh, good luck with that. Congratulations, Sandy. If you can all send Sandy some love hearts just to wish her well with the arrival of the new grandchild. Hello, do you see my daughter meeting a nice man soon? Mandy has asked. I'm feeling no. I feel like she's just not in the right headspace or not attracted to men that you like, or I feel like it's not going to be. Oh, thank you, sending Sandy love hearts. Yeah, if we can all send Sandy love hearts for safe arrival of her grandbaby. Yeah, Mandy, I feel like your daughter isn't attracted to the men that you like. So I feel like, according to you, it's not going to be a nice man, but she'll think he's Mr. Nice or Mr. Nice right now, kind of thing. Yeah, so that's what I'm feeling. Oh, thank you, Breezer. Oh, wow. Okay, thank you, Vivian. So I was correct. Your daughter-in-law is having a baby. Oh, wonderful. Thank you. If you're happy to write a testimonial for my website, please PM me. No pressure, but if you wanted to. Makes total sense. Thank you. Hi, Brian. Hi, Anne. Thanks for watching. Oh, thank you, Sandy. Feeling a love. Absolutely. It's all very exciting. You'll get squishy baby cuddles soon. All right. Okay, so I believe I've answered the questions on Facebook. So I'm now going to go over to YouTube. So before I do, Gwenny said thank you. And when you mentioned about clouds in your hunt questions tonight, I thought, yes, me too. I love looking at cloud formations. Awesome. Thanks, Gwenny. So have a look on my YouTube channel, Rhonda's Readings, and have a look at my vlog about signs and synchronicities. Yeah. Okay, so Mandy's just said your daughter lives overseas, so ever she chooses will be up to her. You'll be happy. Yeah, there's something that makes sense if she's living overseas, that it's almost like there's someone different than you expect. You know, if you were to look at people her own age here, they'd be different over there. There's something. I just feel like it's different, and it's not someone you would choose, kind of thing. All right, thank you for that. So I'm just going to go over to YouTube next. So, yeah, Rimsha, I answered that question. Billy Ison has said, oh, and please on YouTube, please let me know, on Facebook, please let me know where you're watching from. And please subscribe to my YouTube channel as well. Billy Ison has said, I want to invest in money. Is something coming this weekend? Should I do that? Okay, I'm feeling no, but I'm going to check with my pendulum. Yeah, that's a no as well. I'm feeling like you don't have the information you need, that due diligence. It's either that you don't have the correct information or you've been misinformed. So I don't actually feel like you'll miss out by not taking them up on it, because it's not the right time. You don't know enough the information. So obviously, Billy, this is a psychic reading. It's tuning into your energy. That's all I'm doing is giving you guidance about what I'm picking up. A psychic reading doesn't substitute financial or legal advice. So I obviously get expert advice if it's an important decision. All right. So Nicole has asked. Hope you're doing well. I am. Thank you, Nicole. May I please have a reading? The police showed up at my house yesterday asking for my brother. What do you think is going on? My mind's just gone completely blank, Nicole. Tuning into your brother's energy. So that's actually telling me that he's not thinking right. I'm also feeling like there's a bit of substance. There's chemicals or some substance in his bloodstream affecting his thinking. Certainly not thinking right. My ears are aching, so I feel like he's got a lot of people in his ear at the moment. Perhaps people that shouldn't be in his ear. And my eyesight's also going blurry, so that's also suggesting that he's not seeing things clearly. So, and I'm not getting any clarity as to what's going on because it just feels very complicated. I feel like you need to stay away from it because there's a lesson in this for your brother to learn, and if you sort of interfered and fixed everything and made it all go away for him, he'd learn nothing, and then he'd be in the same situation or similar situation again. Yeah, so certainly with whatever the substance is affecting his clarity, try to guide him to getting help with that and getting that out of his system, because once he does that, things will be a lot clearer and he'll make a lot better decisions. Yeah, so I hope you're keeping well, Nicole. It's just unfortunate your brother's going through that, but I feel like that's his journey and that's his lesson to learn. But all the best with that. Appreciate the guidance. Will stay for him. Will stay from him. I don't know what that means. Yeah, I just feel like spirit gives you things to teach you a lesson, or puts you in situations for you to learn and grow from that. That's what I'm feeling. I'll stay away from him. Yeah. I do actually feel like your brother will come to you for help. And I feel like that, and it doesn't feel anytime soon, but I feel like that will be when he's, it's almost like he doesn't have the capacity to help himself at the moment. So I feel like when he's starting to, he'll come to you for help. And I do feel like you need to get medical intervention to help him, because I don't feel like you're able to do that. Yeah, absolutely. I don't feel like you're able to do that in your own right, kind of thing, because it just feels very complicated. But yeah, we'll not fix things for him, so he will learn his lesson. Yeah, Nicole. Yeah, but take it easy, Nicole, and trust your instincts as well. And you've obviously got the police to call if you ever do feel unsafe or anything like that. All right. thanks for that. So let me know where you're watching from, please. No one, normally everyone comments where they're watching from, but no one has. So, yeah, if you could let me know, because I've had interesting ones. I've had people from the US, Canada, from Asia, from the UK, from Ireland. So it's actually been really cool to see where people are watching from, because it's obviously not going to be a Southwest Sydney. Awesome, Nicole. Yeah, I used to live in Liverpool. I'm now in Northern Beaches in Sydney. Yeah, but at the moment, no one's commenting and letting me know. All right, so Tegan has asked on Facebook, am I on track with my dreams and interpreting it at the moment? Okay, I've just got a bit of a dry mouth then, and I'm feeling a bit anxious tuning into energy, Tegan. So I feel like you've not quite, yeah, it's kind of like Tegan, you're not quite, it's almost like you're getting a message, and I do feel like there's mediumship as well when you're sleeping. So you're having visits from your spirit guides and your guides, not guys, and your departed loved ones. And I feel like you are getting clarity about decision making. I'm feeling taken that you made decisions mid last year, and I'm also feeling like the end of the year you're going to be making more decisions or similar decisions, some different, some the same, but basically building blocks. It's almost like what you did mid last year. Last year, you sort of were like Lego building blocks, so you were building a foundation to be able to make the decisions coming up this year. So I feel like your dreamscape is giving you guidance on making those decisions. I feel like some decisions will be easy, some will be a bit more difficult. Something about it's almost like setting boundaries, decisions around that. And I feel like why you're second guessing yourself is it's sort of like you know the decisions are coming up and it's making you feel a bit anxious. And I'm feeling like I can feel my heart beating faster and I'm getting a dry mouth. So I'm feeling a bit of anxiety about that. But just sort of learn to deal with that in your own way. So whether you want to write a list or draw pictures or whatever, it's almost like you need to practice the way you express it, or almost practice having that conversation before it happens. So I feel like you're getting a lot of guidance in doing that. And so I do feel like you're on track with your dreams, but with interpreting the messages, you need to trust your instincts a bit more, is what I'm feeling. All right, but thank you for that, Tegan. Hi, Pam. Thanks for watching. Pam Inglis. All right, so Kerry has asked, will the situation turn out for me? Okay, I'm going to do my pendulum again. You really get yourself into situations, don't you, Kerry? I feel like this is just a double whammy situation. Okay, I got a yes. But I got a yes. Normally my pendulum just gives me a clear yes or no. I got a yes straight away, Kerry. And then it sort of almost like jumped to the no and then more to the yes. So I feel like whatever this situation is, it's like you've already set the picture in motion. It will work out for you, but I feel like if you interfere or you almost like you try to make sure it's working out, then it won't. But then just again stepping back and trusting the universe, and then it will work out. So I feel like, Kerry, this is a message for you in letting go of control, almost like, and I'm not trying to sound like a smartass, Kerry. I feel like it's almost like, just controlling the things you can control and not giving too much thought or worry about things you can't control. So I feel like this is a exercise for you in trusting the universe and not worrying about control. So in other words, if you set out that intention for it to work out in your best interests and then step back from that, it will. But if you interfere, it won't. Or it sort of will seem like the other way until it does again. So I hope that makes sense, Kerry, and good luck with that. All right, so there are my Facebook questions. I'll go back over to YouTube. Okay. Yeah, Nicole. Yeah, it was a big jump. My husband and I are not originally from Sydney, so I went to Liverpool because I worked at the hospital, and then we went to Parramatta because we worked in Parramatta, and then Northern Beaches because we worked. So we've literally both gotten jobs around the same time in the same area. So that's why we've moved. Just it's purely because the commute would have been ridiculous in Sydney. It would have taken us like 3 hours or something. So it's just since we're not from Sydney, it was just easy enough for us to move. Yeah. Oh, thank you, Nicole. Thank you for your beautiful words. Thank you. Oh, thank you, Tegan. Appreciated. Okay, so Princess has asked, is my brother having an affair with someone? Is he serious about her? I feel like that's a really complicated question. I'm feeling no, but I'm also told not yet. So I feel like there's someone in your brother's energy that he's thinking of having an affair with. It doesn't feel like it's serious, but it feels like it's almost replacing something that's lacking in his relationship. And I do feel like he's conscientious and he is giving it a lot of thought. But what he really should be doing is working on his relationship, so he doesn't sort of need to. Yeah, so it's a little on you. So I feel like he's not done anything stupid yet, but he's got to really work on his relationship. So if there's any discussion about what to do, then encourage that to work on his relationship. Oh, thank you, Kerry. Thank you. Kerry said, spot on. That perfect validation spirit is telling me to be patient and trust. Yeah, absolutely. Patient, trust, and just letting go of the control in something that you can't control. Is what I'm feeling. And Kerry, that's interesting because I feel like that's been quite a common thing for you over sort of the past year, just with all sorts of crap and things that you've sort of dealt with. It's almost like a validation of that message, if that makes sense. I know it doesn't make it easy to have gone through it, but that's what I'm feeling, Kerry. Oh, thank you, Tegan. Okay, so Willow said, hi, Rhonda, I can't seem to message you. I'm not too sure at the time I entered, but it was after 6 p.m.ish tonight. And I know some of the answers that I typed in, I said for bruschetta, it was tomato and onion. Tomato and onion, I'm just cleansing and breathing. You said to listen to you more, and I don't know the answer. Yeah, okay, no, that was you. Yeah, so you've definitely won that, Willow. Okay, I'll try to PM you. Okay, I've just pinned the comment, I think. So I'll try to PM you and see if that works. Actually, I've got a little thing here. No, that's my comment. That's okay. I'll do that after the live, and then we'll figure out how we do that. Or actually, Willow, instead, if you'd like to email me, so my email address is psychicmediumrhonda@outlook.com. Yeah, if you can email me at psychicmediumrhonda@outlook.com and just put your name in the text box in the subject heading, and just let me know, and then that way I'll be able to email you directly with the instructions of how to claim your prize. Yeah, but thank you for entering, Willow, and congratulations on winning. Alrighty, so I believe I've answered all the questions. So just to let you know, I'm Rhonda Kelly, coming from Sydney, Australia. I am on YouTube, Rhonda's Readings. I'm on Facebook, Rhonda's Readings and Rocks. I'm on Twitter at Rhonda Psychic. and I'm on Instagram at Psychic Rhonda Kelly. I can do readings if I only do snapshot quick readings here during my lives. If you would like a reading in more detail, I log on to Psychic TV Australia after this, so ptvaustralia.com.au. I'm pin 9897 if you'd like a reading after this. Alternatively, you could book with me privately. Look on my website, rhondasreadings.com/shop, and you'll see the products that I've got offered. And that's to book a follow-on reading with me, and that's regardless of where you are in the world. I can do readings via Facebook Messenger or WhatsApp or Google Hangouts. So I'm happy to connect with you, phone reading or video reading, that's fine. And I'm also on Patreon if you'd like to become a member. So it's patreon.com/Rhonda's Readings. And I do, you have then for the membership, it starts at $2 a month, and you can get early access to my YouTube content. You can also be involved in decisions about what I actually have on the content. And I do private lives, so like this, but obviously less people, so you can ask more questions. And I also do live for the top membership. I also do a live psychic development classes as well. All right, so just having a look. It hasn't got anything to do with the situation at all, but definitely I think the standing tall. Absolutely, Kerry, 100%. All right, so last question I'll do from Honey Fan. She's asked, also for the people on YouTube, if you could subscribe and like and share with your friends, that would be great. Same on Facebook if you'd like to share with your friends. Wow, a lot of energy in this, Honey. I feel like it could go either way. It's really, I'm getting a no, actually. I'm feeling like one wants to divorce, the other doesn't. A lot of energy, almost like a passionate energy of one really wants to divorce, one passionately wants to hang on to the relationship is what I'm feeling. So that's just food for thought. Whichever one you are, your partner's the opposite. So it's just sort of food for thought, because I feel like you're not even on par with what the other one is thinking. I got a no for that, actually, but it was really drawn between yes and no. It wasn't a clear no, but it was after a lot of energy, I felt like a no. So you want it, okay? So I feel like he doesn't want it, is what I'm feeling. So I do feel like you need to sit down, have a heart-to-heart, and say what you want, because it's almost like it's not out there, or it's not believed, is what I'm feeling. Yeah, all right. Okay, so that's all of my questions answered, I believe. So thank you so much for watching. Stay tuned for my next live at Tuesday at 7 p.m. I do these weekly. If you want a more in-depth reading, then have a look on my website, rhondasreadings.com. The shop section, I've also got other items on the shop. I do numerology reports, photo readings, email readings, and you can book the phone or Skype, WhatsApp, Hangouts reading as well. All right, so thank you so much for watching, and thank you so much for sharing the love for the future grandchild. I like to create a bit of positivity and a welcoming environment for everyone. But yeah, thank you for watching, and I'll see you next week. Take care. Bye.